Let's go Lions! We've got an exciting story for you today. Before we get into the details of the Lions' incredible win over the Packers and Dan Campbell's bold play, be sure to hit the like button to stay up to date with all the latest Detroit Lions news. And let us know in the comments below, what did you think of the Lions' performance? Now, let's dive into the action on Thursday Night Football. What a game, Lions fans! A divisional matchup against the Packers that had it all: bold coaching decisions, standout performances, and a thrilling finish that kept us all on the edge of our seats. The Lions defeated Green Bay 34-31 in a hard-fought battle, securing a playoff berth for the second consecutive year and extending their record-winning streak to 11 games. At 12-1, the Lions now hold the best record in the NFL and maintain control of the NFC's top seed. But let's take a look back at how this win unfolded, and why it's proof that this team is truly special. The man of the moment? Head coach Dan Campbell. Known for his passion, energy, and unwavering belief in his players, Campbell once again showed why he is the heart and soul of this Lions team. In the final moments of the game, with the score tied and less than a minute on the clock, Campbell made a decision that perfectly embodies his coaching philosophy: trust your guys, play to win, and never back down from a challenge. Here's the situation: 4th and 1 from the Packers' 21-yard line, 43 seconds remaining and a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. Most coaches would have played it safe, taken the 3 points and given the ball back to the Packers with enough time to potentially stage a comeback. But not Campbell. He took a break to think about it, but in reality, his mind was already made up. He sent the offense back down the field. "Let's finish this," Campbell said, putting the game in the hands of his offensive line and running back David Montgomery. And they did. Despite a minor misstep, literally, when Jared Goff stumbled under center, Montgomery surged forward for a game-winning 7-yard gain that sealed the deal. The Lions ran the clock down to 2 seconds, setting up kicker Jake Bates for a 35-yard game-winning field goal as time expired. Ford Field erupted, and the Lions walked away with a massive win, further solidifying their place as the team to beat in the NFL. After the game, Campbell reflected on the decision. "I just felt like we needed to finish on offense, and I didn't want to give the ball away. I trusted our guys to do that, and they helped us," he said. It's that kind of fearless leadership that has defined this Lions team all season. Of course, it wasn't just Campbell's decision-making that stood out. The Lions' offense continued to shine, with standout performances from key players. Montgomery opened the game with his 13th rushing touchdown of the season, and Goff connected twice with wide receiver Tim Patrick for critical touchdowns in the second half. Rookie running back Jahmyr Gibbs and tight end Sam Laporta also played important roles, showing the depth and versatility of this offense. And let's not forget the defense. Despite being ravaged by injuries, with 7 of their top 8 linemen and 2 starting linebackers out, the Lions' defense held their ground. They forced key stops when it mattered most and kept the Packers' offense in check just enough to secure the win. Cornerback Amick Robertson summed it up perfectly after the game: "We wanted it more tonight. From our head coach to their head coach, we wanted it more. We're just going to keep stacking these wins." This victory also underscores just how dominant the Lions have been this season. The offensive line, led by Penei Sewell and Frank Ragnow, continues to pave the way for a balanced attack, while Goff is thriving with an array of weapons like Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, and the aforementioned Tim Patrick. It's no wonder this team has been described as the best in Detroit Lions history, and perhaps even the NFL's best this year. With 4 games left in the regular season, the Lions are in a tight race with the Philadelphia Eagles for the NFC's top seed. But this team isn't just aiming for a playoff spot, they're aiming for it all. "We want in, but we want in a different way," Campbell said after the game. "We want that 1 seed, and that's our priority. Winning the division is great, but we know what our goals are, and we're focused on achieving them." So, Lions fans, what's next? A potential NFC Championship showdown with the Eagles looms on the horizon, but this team knows the road to the Super Bowl goes through one game at a time. With a stacked offense, a resilient defense, and a coach who believes in his players no matter the odds, the sky's the limit for this Lions squad. Now it's your turn, Lions fans. What do you think of Dan Campbell's game-winning decision? Was it the right call, or would you have played it safe and kicked the field goal? And how about this team? Do you agree that this is the best Lions squad in history? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What a season for the Lions, and what a year for Jahmyr Gibbs. Last night's win over the Green Bay Packers wasn't just another win for the Lions, it was a historic moment for our young star running back. Gibbs officially surpassed 1,000 rushing yards for the first time in his career, marking a major milestone for him and solidifying his role as a key part of this potent Lions offense. While his stats last night were modest, 43 rushing yards and 1 receiving touchdown, he still managed to etch his name into the record books in front of an electric home crowd. Drafted 12th overall in 2023 out of Alabama, Gibbs came into the league with high expectations, and he's delivered on all fronts. In his rookie season, he fell just short of the 1,000-yard mark with 945 rushing yards and 10 rushing touchdowns, but this year, he's taken his game to a whole new level. Now sitting among the league leaders, Gibbs ranks 17th in carries, 4th in rushing yards, and 8th in rushing touchdowns. His consistent performance has been a driving force behind the Lions' success, and he's showing no signs of slowing down as Detroit prepares for a deep playoff run. Gibbs is also part of one of the most dynamic running back duos in the league, affectionately known as Sonic and Knuckles. Gibbs, the lightning-fast Sonic, complements the power-running style of David Montgomery, aka Knuckles. Together, they've combined for an impressive 22 rushing touchdowns this season, putting them third among NFL teams. What's even more remarkable is that the Lions have achieved this feat with just 2 players, while other teams ahead of them rely on multiple contributors. This 1-2 punch has been nothing short of spectacular, and it's been a nightmare for opposing defenses all season long. Of course, it's not just the ground game that's been lighting up the scoreboard. The Lions' offense as a whole has been unstoppable, ranking 2nd in total yards per game, 3rd in passing yards, and 4th in rushing yards per game. They also lead the league in points per game, a testament to how balanced and explosive this unit is. Quarterback Jared Goff has been at the center of it all, playing at an MVP level and ranking 3rd in both passing yards and touchdowns. Goff's 3-touchdown performance last night against the Packers was yet another example of why this offense has taken the league by storm. Even with the Lions holding the best record in the NFL at 12-1, they can't afford to get too comfortable. The Minnesota Vikings are right behind them at 10-2, and a couple of slip-ups could jeopardize their current position as the number 1 seed. The stakes are high, but this Lions team has shown time and time again that they thrive under pressure. Up next, they face a tough challenge with the Buffalo Bills coming to town, a potential Super Bowl preview that will be a true test of their championship mettle. So, Lions fans, what do you think? Is Jahmyr Gibbs already one of the best running backs in the league? And how do you feel about this Lions team? Are we looking at the best squad in franchise history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you're always in the loop. This season is shaping up to be something truly special, and we're excited to share every moment with you. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Lions!